What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. First things first, I want to say happy Memorial Day to you guys that are celebrating in America or whatever. But I thought this was the perfect team to do on Memorial Day, the Washington Wizards, the nation's capital in the USA. But I would like to add something about this video. So I am trading Bradley Beal because you guys simply voted for it. Honestly, in real life, I think it would be kind of stupid for the Wizards to trade Bradley Beal because that's literally the only thing they have going for him right now. I'm literally doing this for the sole purpose of the entertainment value of the video. So I really don't think the Wizards should trade Bradley Beal, but I'm just going to do it for the video today. I already traded him. I'll go ahead and show you guys the trade. It may not be the best trade in the world, but it is what it is. So Bradley Beal for Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, that fourth pick, and Moritz Wagner. So pretty decent value. Hopefully Brandon Ingram can come over to the team and play good right away, and we get Josh Hart, who could maybe be his replacement in a way. Probably not going to fully replace him, but I will say, the Wizards are in a very, very tough spot right now. John Wall's contract is definitely going to hinder them for a while. Obviously, he's going to be out for a while. I think he's supposed to return late next season if they even want to, make him return. So I really don't expect him to be back next season. And making $38 million is going to definitely bind their cap situation until 2022, which is going to suck for them. But I'm going to try my best today to rebuild the Wizards as best as I can. But obviously the title of the thumbnail and the thumbnail of the video is Deandre Hunter. So that's who we're going to be taking. I'm not even going to look at the offers. We're going to take Deandre Hunter. Hopefully he hasn't been taken. So so there's Deandre Hunter. We're going to go ahead and take him here. Virginia, obviously. And then we're going to go down to the 9th pick where the Wizards still have their pick. And we're going to just take the best available player. So we could go Jarrett Culver, Louis King, Nasir Little, Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Jarrett Culver, because I mean he's still here, so I don't expect him to be there in real life, but I'm going to take him nonetheless. So DeAndre Hunter, obviously the title of the video, he's going to be the main focus. Got DeAndre Hunter, and we also got Jarrett Culver out of that draft, so I'm not complaining by any means. Rookie signing, you get both of them. And then player options, Dwight Howard declines his player option, which I think he actually accepted it in real life. Definitely going to decline Jabari Parker's team option, but honestly, if the Wizards would like to accept it, they really have nothing to lose. But at the same time, I think they're going to decline it because they want to sign Thomas Satoransky and Thomas Bryant back and stuff like that. So I think Satoransky is a guy they definitely want to look to get back. Sam Decker maybe too, so I'll go ahead and just offer it anyway. And then for negative $45 million, so not a whole lot's going to get done in free agency, obviously. I think, like I said, I think Dwight Howard exercises player option in real life. So I maybe should have made him accept it just so for the realistic purposes of the video. But crazy enough, we do have a little bit of money with John Wall's contract. Obviously, trading Bradley Beal is a huge reason for that. But Bobby Portis is someone they're going to have to make a decision on as well. He's 24 years old. I definitely would want to bring him back. Dwight Howard, and like I said, in real life, he accepted it. But you know what? He declined it in the game, so I'll just go ahead and just roll with it. Sam Decker, maybe won't bring him back. Maybe it's not as important as I thought it was. But now we look at the roster. We have John Wall. Obviously, he's not going to be here for a while. You got Jarrett Culver and Josh Hart, which I'm good at the shooting guard position with them. Brandon Ingram and DeAndre Hunter, 6'7" and 6'9". What does DeAndre Hunter do at the shooting guard? He goes down 1. I actually kind of want to play DeAndre Hunter and Brandon Ingram together on the at the same time. So I think I might move DeAndre Hunter to shooting guard because I definitely want to see Brandon Ingram do something. I want him to be very productive for the Wizards this season. And we got Mahimi's contract still, Moritz Wagner, so no good power forward really. So I guess we could play like I don't think DeAndre Hunter or Jarrett Culver is tall enough to play that power forward. Brandon Ingram is 6'9", but I really don't want to play him at power forward. So I think I'm going to try to get Bobby Portis back and Thomas Bryant back, and we'll roll with that. And Sato, like I said, he's probably going to be the starting point guard this year. So let's go ahead and try to get Satoransky back. Let's try to get Thomas Bryant back just because he was kind of a good contributor to this team. Try to get him back. Let's try to get Bobby Portis back as well, who is on a... Probably not going to worry about Jabari Parker. Bobby Portis is listed at the center right now. We have bird rights, and I think he's on a restricted situation. So, and there was one other player. Was there another player I wanted to get back? I don't know if there was, but we're going to get Bobby Portis back. Also, so let's go ahead and just give him his contract right now because I definitely want to bring that man back. So let's go ahead and give Bobby Portis his contract now. We're going to bring back Bobby Portis, and now we look at the roster. Bobby Portis is definitely getting moved to power forward right away. Thomas Satoransky, DeAndre Hunter, Josh Culver. So I think Josh Hart's going to serve as the backup point guard, basically. If I move him there, he goes down, but I think I'll just leave him at the shooting guard. He'll probably play guard minutes, backup point guard basically. And then Jarrett Culver, DeAndre Hunter, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram and Troy Brown Jr., Bobby Portis, and Thomas Bryant and Moritz Wagner. So when I really look at this roster, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Troy Brown Jr. is not quite where I want to play him yet. 6, 7. So we basically need like probably 2 more backups. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a center out here. Let's get like Nerlens Noel. Could we afford Nerlens Noel off the bench? I would definitely be okay with signing him for a couple of seasons just to bring him off the bench for the Wizards. We'll sign him. And then as far as a backup power forward, we could go like Markieff Morris, Christian Wood. I'll go ahead and just sign Christian Wood for the season. So really, I want to see what my goal is this season is to see we could bring back to Dwight Howard as well, but like I said, he is going to be on the Wizards in real life, but just because he did decline, I just left it that way. So John Wall, Brandon Ingram, Bobby Portis. So this team is not going to be that great, obviously. It's probably not going to be a playoff team, but I wanted to see Brandon Ingram hopefully average 20 points per game. I messed with his tendencies a little bit, so I'm hoping that upgrades him and makes him shoot better and score the ball more. Because every time I do a simulation with Brandon Ingram, he never really does anything. But I did mess with his tendencies. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. And then we load a 2020 draft class. And now we can go to the training camps. Untapped potential. We have 1 untapped potential, so I definitely need to sign a better trainer next year. And Thomas Bryant. Let's go ahead and just give it to Thomas Bryant, I guess. Unless there's someone down there that needs it more. I guess we can give it to Troy Brown Jr. because he'll probably be heading to the G League this summer or this season. So now we look at the rotation. We have a 9-man rotation with Scott Brooks still. We got Thomas Satoransky, DeAndre Hunter, Brandon Ingram, Bobby Portis, Thomas Bryant, Jarrett Culver, getting 32 minutes off the bench, Nerlens Noel, Josh Hart, Christian Wood. So I'm cool with that. Probably going to send Moritz Wagner and Troy Brown Jr. to the G League this season. I think they're still under contract. Moritz Wagner, yeah, he still has quite a bit left, and so does Troy Brown Jr., I believe, as well, because he was a first-round pick last year. Still need to sign a better free agent, though, or just a free agent in general, so we could sign someone else, bring Amir Johnson here, and we can send Troy Brown Jr. to the G League as well. So now, like I said, this is what it is right now. 9-man rotation. What is our system proficiency? We got a post-centric. Definitely not a post-centric team anymore. That is not. So we're gonna go with actually perimeter-centric, or pace and space. I'm gonna go perimeter-centric. Okay, we'll go perimeter-centric. So we might need to hire a new coach next year. Scott Brooks might be out the door, and then I'm probably gonna try to give more minutes to Brandon Ingram and DeAndre Hunter. So Christian Wood, let's take a little bit of minutes away from the bench a little bit. Jarrett Culver, I'm cool with getting 30 minutes, but DeAndre Hunter, I want him to get about 33, and then Brandon Ingram, let's get him about 35. Or something like that. So let's go like 36 minutes, and let's get DeAndre Hunter about 33. So I want Brandon Ingram to score the damn ball. So I'm going to give him as the first option. Hopefully he does well. And DeAndre Hunter is going to be the second option, I think. So we'll leave it like that. Hopefully this goes well. Jarrett Culver off the bench. I'm going to try to find a way I can maybe eventually start Hunter, Brandon Ingram, and Culver together. But I think I would have to start Brandon Ingram at the power forward to do that. I guess we'll see how this season goes. Really not expecting a whole lot, but you know what? 2K may surprise us. Alright guys, so Jarrett Culver won 6th Man of the Year, but I was going to skip it because I figured at a 37-45 record, we weren't going to make the playoffs, but surprisingly enough, we are the 7th seed in a very bad Eastern Conference, because if that is getting you the 7th seed, that is not a very good conference at all. I'm actually really nervous to look at Brandon Ingram's stats because I just want it to be good, and I have a feeling it's not going to be. So here are the player stats. So we had Jarrett Culver averaging 17. Brandon Ingram averaged 22.7 points per game. That's what I wanted, and I'm happy he did it. So 22.7 points per game, because I wanted Brandon Ingram to be the future of this video. Like, not, I mean, like, if this trade was going to happen, you'd want Brandon Ingram to just start to step it up, right? And be that scorer we all thought he could be when he was drafted. So DeAndre Hunter had 19 points, and Jarrett Culver had 17 off the bench. So that's a good 3 players you have with your core going forward. Looks like John Wall is still out 4 to 6 weeks. So, like I said, I think that's something we could see next year where John Wall probably doesn't play at all next year. It just depends on how it goes, I guess. But we're going to be facing the Philadelphia 76ers in the first round. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat them. They're up 1-0 to start. We even it up with them. They're up 2-1 and 3-1. And just like that, they're probably going to beat us in 5 games, which that's fine. I wasn't really expecting a championship run. And really, guys, John Wall will probably be in this video, like throughout the video, because I know this isn't a realistic rebuild, but John Wall's contract is probably going to be the one of the most untradeable contracts until proven otherwise. If he starts to come back and plays really well, then maybe you could find someone that's desperate enough to take him. But someone's going to have to see John Wall play healthy and good for a full season until that contract is somewhat tradable. Even if he plays a full season and plays really good, it is still hard to trade that contract with just how big it is. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into this offseason, and let's try to keep building this Washington Wizards team. So let's go into the draft lottery. Like I said, I would have rather have had a lottery pick, but we did make the playoffs, so I guess I'll take it. We have the 16th pick overall. Scott Brooks, I'm going to go ahead and fire him, I think. And I'm going to go with Michael Stauffer. And we're going to get a better trainer as well, because that's something we do need. Let's get Sean Navarro. Sign Sean Navarro. And, of course, I missed out on signing Michael Stauffer, but he's still there, so let's hopefully get him. And we do. So, Michael Stauffer is back. And then I want... Okay, wait. Chris Green's a pretty good head coach, so... Actually, I'll just let the computer deal with the rest of that. So... For the NBA draft, we have the 16th pick overall. John Wall is going to be back. He is an 86 overall. I think that's pretty accurate. We'll see how he does. Obviously, I'm going to start him. I really don't have a choice. I think the Wizards kind of need to start him or play him because, I mean, you're paying him all that money, so you might as well start playing him when he comes back. And then, other than that, I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe see what the 16th pick can get me. If not, I'm cool with just drafting somebody. We can get Hachimura, but we have plenty of wings. I don't think I need another wing. Tristan Thompson, Rashawn Holmes, Darren Collison. We'll be interested to see how John Wall does when he's back with this team. Like obviously on 2K, but I'm going to go ahead and just draft somebody. Let's see if we can get somebody here. So for the 16th pick overall, we can get Jaden McDaniels, Theo Maladon, however you say it, Josh Green. Actually, I think I'm cool with taking Theo. I think I'm going to take Theo here. We're going to take him out of France. Hopefully, he's a decent point guard. I don't know really much about him. He is a 78 overall. So, I think that's a good little draft pick there. So, we get Theo. And then player options, Troy Brown Jr. and Maurice Wagner. I'm definitely going to bring those two back. And qualifying offers, Christian Wood. Probably won't worry about bringing him back too much. And then, negative $23 million. We have Jan, who is a free agent. Sam Decker. Josh Hart's a free agent. And Christian Wood, Amir Johnson. Obviously, I think I'm going to worry about bringing Brandon Ingram back for sure after that kind of season he just had. And then John Wall's contract. Damn, man. That's just going to be crazy to deal with going forward. Troy Brown Jr. is going to be nice off the bench. Bobby Portis, I still like him as the stretch center. There's as well Maurice Wagner, so we can figure out what we want to do with maybe Thomas Bryant or whatever, one of them. And so let's go ahead and sign for sure. Let's go ahead and sign Brandon Ingram back for sure. Josh Hart, I might do a sign and trade with him. Where's Brandon Ingram? He better be somewhere because I'm definitely bringing that man back. Where is he? $31 million. It says we can't afford him. That's crap. I'm definitely getting Brandon Ingram back. I don't even know why we don't have the bird rights on him because he is just off his rookie contract. We should have the qualifying offer. So that's going to be corrected no matter what. Brandon Ingram will be back on this team. What about Josh Hart? Do I not have the bird rights on him either? Probably not. That's kind of ridiculous. I don't know why it's doing that. So, where is Josh Hart? He is right here, wanting about $12 million. So, I'll probably do a signing trade with Josh Hart so we can get something for him. And we're definitely getting Brandon Ingram back no matter what. So, we have the cap hold on him. It just says we can't get him back for whatever reason. And we should be able to match any offer he gets because, like I said, he's a restricted free agent off his rookie contract. But 2K is not going to let me sign him. And he has two offers, one from the Grizzlies, one from the Cavaliers. But he will be back in the Wizards. So, Josh Hart, like I said, we have so many guards. I think I'm going to do a sign and trade with him. So, let's see what a good destination for Josh Hart would be. We could get Deadman, Kelly Olynyk, a first-round pick from the Hornets. Actually, I might do that trade. I think at least if you could get at least something for him, I think it's a good W. So, I think I'm going to go with that first-round pick. I would rather have a pick that's going to benefit me in this video, though. So, if I could get that 2021 pick instead... Okay, they don't want to do that. They want to give me that 2022 pick, so I guess we'll roll with that. Maybe use that in a future trade or something. So we'll trade Josh Hart for a first-round pick. That's cool with me. And then, like I said, Brandon Ingram will be back on this team. Other than that, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and just simulate a full season. John Wall will start, and we're just going to see how this goes, man. I really don't know how this team's going to look now that John Wall is back. But I'm going to get Brandon Ingram back on the roster, and we're going to simulate a full season again with Brandon Ingram. John Wall back, so let's see what happens. So at the end of this second season, we weren't even close to making the playoffs. John Wall coming back kind of just, I don't know if it ruined much, because I didn't really expect this team to be like a huge playoff team, and I was kind of shocked they made it last year. But John Wall at 15-7, so as a $44 million player, that is terrible, to be honest. So as unrealistic as it might be, I'm probably going to trade him just because we kind of need to at this point. But we have the second pick overall, and we end up getting the third pick, which is awesome. So staff signing, Michael Stoff, we're going to keep everything the same. So this offseason is going to be very important, right? So we have the third pick, John Wall, and so definitely first things first. So what we're going to do, I think we're going to trade John Wall. That's the first thing. John Wall is going to have to go, but I'm probably going to have to attach that Hornets pick I got earlier. So we're going to attach the Hornets pick, and then we'll probably attach like Satoransky's kind of old. I guess I'll attach Thomas Bryant as well, who's 23 years old. And I do like him as my starting center, but you're going to have to attach assets with John Wall in order to get rid of him. So we're going to trade this Hornets pick, which could be a very good pick one day. We could get Jaylen Brown and Al Horford, Mike Conley and Larry Nance, Hassan Whiteside, Kemba Walker. I'm trying to think of a team that makes sense. Like maybe the Jazz are desperate for a point guard, but I don't know, man. I don't think any of these teams are going to make sense that I trade John Wall to, because his contract is just so ridiculously large. We would have to trade. We could trade him to the Pacers for Tobias Harris and Miles Turner, which actually might be the trade I do here because it's looking like the best one. Or the Jaylen Brown one isn't looking too bad, but I think Tobias Harris and Miles Turner fills a need. We have to trade a 25 first round pick as well, but I think I'm going to do this trade. So we're going to trade. We're going to get Tobias Harris and Miles Turner, who I think, like I said, it fills a need right away. And we still have the third pick overall. Now when I look at this roster, now, like I said, let me get in there. Okay. Theo Maledon and Satoransky. I'm cool with them being my point guards. We have Jarrett Culver and DeAndre Hunter. Alan Crabb is going to be a free agent. And then we have the small forwards here. We have the power forwards here now. And we have the center. So everything is kind of good. Moritz Wagner will be back. Noah as well will be a free agent. With that third pick overall, though, I could see myself trading this pick. Maybe to get something good. Like, let's see what else. We get the sixth pick. Samuel Williamson, Steven Adams, Cole Anthony, Jamal Murray, Serge Ibaka, DeMar DeRozan, Covington, Bojan. So I guess we might as well just draft somebody because, I mean, we have the third pick overall. So I don't know what pick what I would get out here, but we're going to try for something. Jalen Johnson, Scotty Barnes, Isaiah Jackson. I really just don't know what I want to do with this. I think I'm going to trade this pick because, like I said, I really don't know what I want to do with it. Let's trade like, let's even get an upgrade at the point guard position, I guess. Let's see. Cole Anthony and Karis LeVert, Will Barton, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka. So no one really standing out there. So let's just trade the third pick. And let's see. Marcus Smart, Larry Nance, Taurean Prince, Josh Hart. The sixth pick and Jeff Teague, Samuel Williamson, Vernon Carey Jr. Cole Anthony is actually looking like a pretty good trade. Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray for the third pick overall, I guess, might be my best option here. Because I just don't think drafting, whatever, you know what, we'll just draft somebody. Because I really don't want to ruin the chemistry of the team. So let's select Jalen Johnson. I don't know how good he is. Probably won't get any minutes. 79 overall. Actually, we'll probably get some minutes. So sign Jalen Johnson. Player options. Moritz Wagner will bring him back. Qualifying offers. David Nwamba, definitely not worried about him, obviously. Negative $6.88 million. Probably not any free agents we need to worry about personally. There's really not. So now when we look at what we got Theo Maledon, Satoransky. Shooting guards are good. Small forward position is good. Power forward position good, and center position is good. So really we have a full rotation. It's just a matter of, do we want to upgrade things at all? Like we could trade Jalen Johnson. I don't know how good he is, what his trade value is. But we'll see, I guess. And I probably won't worry about Brandon Ingram being my number one option. I'll probably just let it be. But I think I'll just go ahead and probably simulate a season with this roster, and I'll let 2K decide who they would rather put in the rotation. Just because, I don't know, man. I just don't know. There's a lot of assets here. But getting rid of John Wall is very important for the Wizards' future. Unless if he does come back better than ever, which I could see. I mean, very few players do come back better than ever from an Achilles injury, though. So it's going to be interesting for sure. I'm going to go ahead and simulate another season. And let's see how this Wizards team finishes out. At the end of this last season, we go 35-47. I know that it's kind of a disappointing ending to the video. But if we're being completely honest with both of ourselves, The Wizards are going to be stuck in quite a rut. It's going to be a little bit probably before this team can get back on their feet. It depends on a lot of things, though. Like I said, if John Wall is not able to come back completely healthy and probably not going to be able to do much of anything like he used to be able to, then it's going to suck for him because he is kind of a player that depends on speed and stuff. But unfortunately, this team just didn't really do that great. I tried to make a last-second trade to make this team better, but unfortunately, it just didn't go well. 2K didn't think it was very good, so that's just where we're at this point. So I do thank you guys for much watching the video. I just kind of wanted to trade Bradley Beal, see where this team would go, and 2K didn't think I was going to go far. But that's it for me, guys. This is Crushables, and I'm saying peace.